Yeah, I mean that pretty much covers it. It's really so long as you understand how it works and how to get a speed secondary. Um, all right, just like Christmas. Why don't you go first?
Yeah, this is JLC. Question is, for the mod challenge for speed, what is the minimum level you need to have your resistance squad up in order to 3-star that?
Okay, that's a good question. Okay, um, you do need a few powerful characters, right? Like Ray. So Ray will basically carry you through it. I actually used my Gear 10, Gear 11 Ray. Everybody else, uh, I'd say the Resistance pilot was Gear 8. Um, Poe was Gear 8. And then the Trooper and Finn, they were both like level 60. I just got them up to the minimum to qualify and put as little gear as I can get away with giving them. And I just had to try a bunch of times. Eventually, you kind of get lucky, and no one ever targets them, or like they'll target Ray and they'll target the Resistance pilot while they have, evasion or the foresight on. So eventually, because to get them, you still have to complete it. So as you're trying to get them, you're just gonna keep trying, right? To uh to just beat it, and eventually it'll just happen because you only have to beat it once. Once you do, it's done forever. So I would say you don't really have to put too many resources into the other guys. Now you can take that team further, and that's kind of what the challenge does. Is that it makes you bring them up to a certain point, and then if you want to, you can build up the rest of that team because you have all five of them already, and then say you'd have a nice resistance team. Okay.
All right. Next question.
All right. Who has a question? So Keen. Okay. Do you have a question?
No, I don't really have a question.
Okay.
I mean, maybe some suggestions for newer people that I've kind of learned along the way was sometimes maybe not focus so much on the set as, like you said, as the primary and secondaries. Even if it's just health mods and that's all you could farm at the time, just farm the hell out of health. That's what I did for the longest time, and your primary and secondaries will come.
Yeah. So the speed secondaries, if you get good speed secondaries, they can be used on any character regardless of the set, really. Yeah. Especially just to fill in gaps, right? Like to for other sets. You'll be able to just fill in like a two set health gap. And those are still useful because if they have like 15, 11, 12, 13, they'll still be, basically your best mods.
I agree.